Yo, what is going on, y'all? It's your boy VeLL. We're back with another Mobile Legends video. Now, I was chilling in the homie Shinman's stream, and one of you all said something. One of you all let me know that a pro Mobile Legends team had basically left the community. They left the pro scene, and you wanted to hear my opinion on it. So shout out to you, homie. And basically, let's talk about it. So the team that's left is AirAsia saying it says like on their Facebook that they're taking a break or they need some time away. They've been grinding a lot of events and stuff, and they're just taking some time away. And basically, that's what we're going to talk about. So we're going to talk about really the benefits of being a pro versus not being a pro. Because if you look at the most popular team in the world, they didn't really get popular for being a good pro team. They got popular for being good on the leaderboards. So that's one thing you have to understand. When it comes down to all these pro teams and really the value that you get from competing in all these events, putting in all that hard work, doing everything that you're doing, you have to think, is it really worth it? Is it really worth the time? Is it really worth the energy? Is it really worth all that effort that you're putting in on a daily basis trying to be the best? And now if you're good enough of a team where you know for 100% fact that you can probably take out every other team and you have a good chance of winning the event, then I mean, it's easy money. It's easy money. Like, I think Mobile Legends prize pools are like 100,000 or something like that. I mean, it's good money. $100,000, that's easy money. I'm not sure how taxes work in other countries and stuff like that, but you might have to pay taxes on that. Honestly, you get $100,000, you win $100,000, more than likely you're only going to see $50,000. And when you think of $50,000, that's a salary that's easily earned per person by being a YouTuber or being a streamer and stuff like that. Like, this is literally like, you can literally make a career out of just doing entertainment. So I don't like, when it comes down to the prize pools, I don't think Mobile Legends is at a point where their tournaments are 100% worth the amount of effort that you have to put in to compete in them. Now, the fame that comes with it, the fame can be huge. But as Just No Limit and as Evos has shown, you don't even really need to compete in the events to have fame in the community. So honestly, I think that this is a smart move. I heard that they wanted to focus on streaming. They wanted to focus on themselves and building their own personal brands and stuff like that. Honestly, I think that that's smart as far as a career-wise. Because like I said, to compete at that level for Mobile Legends, they're really not paying enough money right now. But like I said, Mobile Legends is also still young. Mobile Legends are in its baby stages. So I mean, it's understandable. It's a process before Mobile Legends to get to a big point, but at the same time, it's very, very easy. Like, for instance, like currently, I started off in the community doing tips and tricks, a bunch of stuff, news and stuff like that. Now I basically analyze the pro scene. So a lot of people love to hear my opinion and what I think about the pro scene, what I think about different topics, and we love to have conversations. Imagine if these pros themselves were actually talking about some of the things going on in their head. If people love to see me do it, people would absolutely love to see pros do it as well. So I mean, there's clearly success to be had just by talking to the community, just by trying to connect with the fans and stuff like that. Like, it's very easy to build a fan base. Like, all you have to do is really just talk to people and understand what they want. Find where you all connect. Find what you have. Find what you have in common that you all can build a friendship or something around. Like, that's really all you have to do. So honestly, if I was to have a pro team, it wouldn't be to try to compete in these events right now. It's not enough money involved. Honestly, if I had a pro team, it would be 100% focused around the content creation. Like, focus on the content. Because what it comes down to is, if you have an interesting enough video, like if pro teams start giving tips and stuff like that, you could easily get a million views, start getting a million views per video type of thing. As long as the video has a whole lot of value, and also it's probably gonna have to be a video where you're not just commentating like me too. Like, a lot of people talk about how I don't get as many views and stuff as some other YouTubers and stuff like that, but also as a content creator, you have to understand that you're gonna get rude comments like that, and you also have to understand why that is. For instance, me, I know that I talk very fast and I talk a lot. It's like, my content is not going to be appealing to just a bunch of kids. I target a specific group of people that I can have a conversation with. if I just put funny gameplay, like funny music and stuff, and just wrote text on the screen using words and not actually spoke or used my voice at all, I would be way more successful. But I choose to go about my channel the way I go about it because it's just what I love to do. Like, if I'm not doing what I love to do, I might as well work at McDonald's if I want to do something that I don't want to do. So yeah, man, like, so if you, like, when it comes down to a pro team making this a career, there are different ways you can go about it, different ways you can go about making it successful and making it work for you, where you don't have to put such a huge stake in having to win an event, because so many of these teams go to these events, so much is riding on them winning it, and then they lose. So was it really worth it? Because no, all that time, all that practicing, none of that, it was nothing, because at the end of the day, when you lose that event, you basically get nothing for it. Because think about the teams, like I saw a team win like $7,000 or something like that. When taxes is done with that, that's like $3,500. Like it literally gets cut in half. Like when taxes is done with $7,000, you're basically gonna win like $3,500, and then you have to split that between 4 teammates. Yeah, everybody, you did all that training, all that work for $1,000 when you all could have basically did one video on YouTube and got the same thing. So it really comes down to figuring out what's the best thing for your brand and your career. Honestly, I think Mobile Legends is giving people an opportunity to build a name, to build a reputation, and to become known. I think that a lot of pro teams with the talent to help the community progress and help the players become better and help really build the Mobile Legends community and make it one of the strongest communities mobile players wise in the world, I think the people leading that charge can be very, very successful. I feel like pros can be a lot more successful helping the average player get better than they will be probably being a pro right now. Now, when Mobile Legends start hosting events for millions of dollars and stuff like that, that's completely different. It's 100% worth it to be a pro at that point, because no matter how successful you are on YouTube, you're probably not even going to get $500,000 in a year. Like you're probably not going to get $500,000. So if the prize pool is $1 million, you're probably not going to get 500K. Because yeah, the taxes on that, you're probably only going to get 500K, and your team is probably not going to get 500K on YouTube. Let's be honest about this. So when it gets to that point, then yes, it's 100% worth it to try to compete for that. But when it comes down to these small amounts of numbers, and obviously they're not small amounts, this is a lot of money still, but at the same time, it's money that any pro team is capable of earning. What's being given in these events, any pro team can really earn that from doing social media, from doing YouTube, from doing Instagram, from doing Facebook. If you know how to manage your brand and your personal brand and reputation the right way, you can be making a living off of that. So I feel like if teams are about to start leaving to do that, I think that it will be boring. A lot of people will be disappointed, but at the same time, it could honestly be what's best for the teams. Because I think the fans sometimes just want people to do things for charity. Like, everybody wants to see giveaways, but don't realize that, okay, this person that you want to see a giveaway from, they don't make as much money as the people who are getting diamonds for free sometimes. Like, you gotta think about it. A lot of people who do these diamond giveaways, they're doing it for free. And then there's some channels who literally come out of their pocket, like me, for instance. Any giveaway you have ever seen from me is 100% out of my pocket. So when you see people doing giveaways every single video, during the time when I was giving away a lot of skins and stuff, doing everything that I was doing for the community, that was me doing it from my heart, giving it from my pocket, taking it from my family and giving it to you all. For some people, it's Mobile Legends giving them a bunch of diamonds and then they give that to you all. So really, they're not doing anything but just giving you stuff that was given to them. So it's like different levels to things in the community. And I think the fans sometimes look at things so one-dimensional, like everybody's on the same fair playing field, when really this is not a fair playing field whatsoever. So I feel like as a content creator and as a pro, like no matter what you are, if you want to be successful in this community, yeah, you have to care about the fans, you have to care about everything, but at the same time, you have to look out for what's best for you. So if it's the best, like if you all need money, if you want to build your own personal brands, you want a stable career in the future, it is very good to start building that right now. Because when you're competing on these stages and stuff like that, you're getting your reputation up a little bit, but you start dropping some amazing content, you start helping the community grow, you start really interacting with the fans, and that will grow you way quicker than these events will, especially if you're not winning these events. Now, if you come in number one at these events, that's about what it takes. You could probably build a brand super fast, but if you're not coming to number one, you're probably wasting your time. So you have to be realistic if you can really win, and if it's, yeah, if you like 100% know you can beat every team there. If you're not at that level yet, you have to be willing and be able to see that for yourself, and just, yeah, you find another route. But that's my thoughts, man. I feel sad to see a team go from the scene, but at the same time, it could be what's best for them. So I think that was pretty much it, man. But I think that they're probably doing what's best for them, man. I think that I can foresee a lot of teams doing this. I can see a lot of teams not wasting their time doing it, because like I said, when it comes down to trying to provide for your family, trying to do what's best, Mobile Legends is just not paying enough right now as far as the competitive aspects go. And also, and honestly, the people making the most money in the Mobile Legends community aren't doing it from the pro scene. So you have to take that into consideration as well. So I know I talked a lot about money and the financial part of this in this video, but what you have to understand is these guys are putting their entire lives in the hands of Mobile Legends. They're trying to make this their job. They're trying to make this their career. So this is big for them. This is they can't feed their family just by having passion for a game and loving the game. They have to make money somehow. So I think that a lot of the decisions that's going to be being made here, and if teams decide to leave or stay and stuff like that, it's going to be about money. So you have to, I want you all to understand the truth, and at least my perspective, what I think about it when it comes down to the money aspects. But let me know what you all think in the comment section down below. I think that this is probably the best move for them financially and for them to build their brands and have a stable career. But let me know what you all think. Let me know if you think it's something different. Make sure you all drop that thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one, homies. Peace out, yo. I'm on it.